Hello. I'm glad to be in Kazan. Please. Please be seated. Mr. President, dear friend, or dear Chinese comrades, friends, I cordially welcome all of you to Russia. This time we're in the Republic of Tatarstan, in the capital of the Republic, in Kazan. It's a very interesting, rapidly developing region of our country. It's proud of its people who are hardworking and talented, and it's also proud of the rate at which it's growing, it's developing. And I would like to now personally congratulate you, my dear friend, and all our Chinese friends, the people of the friendly country of China, with the anniversary that you celebrated recently. I mean the 75th anniversary of establishing the People's Republic of China and the establishment of the diplomatic ties between our countries. Over these 75 years, the Russian-Chinese relations reached a level of comprehensive partnership and strategic cooperation. And we can, with full confidence, say that we have become a model of how, in the modern world, interstate relations should be built. Our multidimensional cooperation is of equal, mutually beneficial, and absolutely unconjectured character and nature. After the last year of the mutual trade, Russia and China, despite negative external influence, preserve and maintain the good dynamic of the economic growth, economic cooperation. According to our data, the trade increased by 4.5%. According to the Chinese data, there is a small difference, but there is a positive trend nevertheless. We implement the agreements, we implement the agreement that we reached during the Shanghai Cooperation Organization Summit in Astana. We are implementing successfully joint projects in energy, in industry, in high technology, in transport, in agriculture, and in many other fields. New logistics centers were built named after Deng Xiaoping, and this center is used for the cargo transportation between our countries. We are strengthening humanitarian ties. We are holding events, cross-cultural events, and we plan more than 400 events like these in both countries. We are also increasing tourist flows, sport and educational exchanges. Just yesterday, when I drove to the Kremlin, As is usually the case over the last years and months, I could see a lot of Chinese tourists in the very heart of Russia, in Moscow, in the Kremlin. Russian-Chinese cooperation in the global affairs is one of the main stabilizing factors globally, and we intend to continue to enhance our coordination, to boost our coordination, all the multilateral platforms to ensure global security and fair world order. We appreciate traditionally high level of the Russian-Chinese cooperation within BRICS. Over the years of our joint efforts, the authority of our association and its clout has grown, and we aim to continue to strengthen this organization. We have done everything that depended on us during our presidency to make sure that it happens like this. And today, after this conversation, at dinner, we are going to meet with the other state leaders of the BRICS countries for the first time. We are going to meet in the expanded format with the new members. I have just finished my conversation with the President of Brazil, President Lula. As is known, due to medical reasons, he had to stay home, and he expressed his regret that he couldn't travel, and he intends to join us tomorrow, to work with us tomorrow via video link. I said it's going to be 4 a.m. local time, but he insisted that he was going to participate in person, at least via the video link, so I would like to send his best regards. We will have the chance to compare notes before the summit to discuss our bilateral agenda and international matters as well. Thank you. Welcome.
普京总统，我亲爱的老朋友，很高兴应你邀请来到俄罗斯古城喀山，出席金砖国家领导人第16次会晤。这也是今年我同你的第3次会面。金砖会议选择在喀山举行，我就在了解喀山的情况，也看他为这次会议召开可能赋予的意义。我注意到了一点，就是大约400年前，连通两国的万里茶道，正是从喀山经过。将来自中国武夷山地区的茶叶送至了俄罗斯。
It connected our countries, and it also went through Kazan. And Chinese tea was exported to Russia by this road. And early this month, we exchanged our congratulations on the occasion of the 75th anniversary of establishing diplomatic relations. Over the last decade, Russian-Chinese relations withstood the challenges by the rapidly changing global situation, and they have reached an unprecedented level. We have reached a level of establishing, building relations between two top-level states. That is, our cooperation is not aimed against any third party, and we pay special attention to the development of the Russian-Chinese relations, and we keep it under our personal control. Both countries adhere to the spirit of the good neighborly relations and friendship, comprehensive strategic cooperation, and mutually beneficial cooperation, and we consistently strengthen and expand multi-layered strategic cooperation and practical cooperation in all fields, and we are giving the strong impetus to the modernization, national development. We are making strong contribution to the cause of strengthening two countries and to the protection of international justice. Under the conditions of unprecedented tectonic shifts, the international situation is going through rapid changes, but it will not stop me from believing that we did the right thing by choosing the mutual support for the benefit of the multi-century friendship between Russia and China. BRICS, I believe, one of the most important platforms to develop the new rapidly growing regions. It's one of the systemic factors to ensure multipolar world and access to inclusive economic globalization systems. Summit BRICS, the BRICS summit that is going to be open tomorrow, will become the first summit after it was expanded, after the new members were accepted, and it will have huge significance to promote cooperation within the larger BRICS. We highly appreciate the work, huge work done by Russia during its presidency, and it helped a lot with the successful beginning of the greater BRICS work. We look forward to substantial conversations with our BRICS counterparts, including you, regarding the development of our association, which will send positive signal about the solidarity and cooperation, and will also allow to expand comprehensive strategic cooperation within this association, and it will open up new opportunities for the global South countries and make a new contribution to the